What's happening, everyone? The Transporter here, and welcome to some more Need for Speed World Final Goodbye Madness Science or Historic Revelations or whatever it is. Today I'm going to do something a bit different, a bit more sciencey in that matter, because I wanted to test something that I never got to do when the game was pretty much online. But so what you see here, or obviously you know what car you see in front of you. It is the McLaren F1 Elite, best car in the game, love it or hate it. And all the leaderboards, either on NFS Times or the official NFS leaderboard or on NFLunlimited.net, this car led them all. There wasn't any, well, in most of them, not like in open and class restricted, S-class restricted races, this car pretty much led almost every track, either be it sprint or circuit or whatever it was. This was the car. This was the ultimate racing machine. It wasn't the fastest, but it was the best. So, well, we all know that it was the best. You know that it had a high standard. We all know that it, you know, it had pretty much everything, like ideal handling, like realistic, not realistic, but pretty much spot-on race car handling, race car speed, race car acceleration, everything. But what I wanted to know is how does it really fare? Like, we know that it's the best, but is it really, like, is the gap this big or like this big between some of the kings of the crop? So that's what I wanted to do today. So I have this 850 McLaren F1 Elite, and I wanted to test and see how big a gap this car is between some of the kings of Need for Speed World. And when I say kings, I mean some of the cars that pretty much stood out amongst the rest. So car number one, the Pagani Zonda F. This was pretty much my favorite exotic in the game. And as you can see from the setup there, it's got 908 acceleration, 811 top speed, 676 handling. So as you can see, compared to the acceleration here, it's a bit of a dwarf, but numbers sometimes lie, but we can wait for that. The car number three, my favorite, my number one, the Skyline GTR R34 NISMO Z2, and it says A759, but it's supposed to be S759, and it does about over 223 miles an hour, has acceleration of 913, but numbers do lie, so I'm still thinking that this might be the fastest accelerating car in the game, but maybe the F1 is actually fast with that setup, but who knows. And 813 top speed, so it's faster than the Zonda, 652 handling, but it's got all-wheel drive. Got all-wheel drive, so no, that's 552. 552. I can't really read that because it's really weird. 552 handling, because it's got all-wheel drive, so it has a bit of understeer, but still pretty good car nonetheless. And car number four, the handling king, so to speak, one of the handling kings, but lightweight king, so to speak, the Caterham R500 Superlight. This is a track, toy, go-kart, whatever you like to call it. Not well, obviously has the lowest acceleration of the lot, the highest top speed of most of them. Is that an 8 or 6? That is an 8, 873, but I doubt that number because knowing the Caterham. But it has a pretty good handling and it's light as anything. So those are your four cars: the handling, acceleration, all-rounder, and just top dog, if you wanted to say that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test these out: acceleration, top speed, handling, and then put them on Kempton docks. And already forgot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna test these cars out: acceleration, top speed, and handling, all in one go, so to speak. So first test is handling, and then we're gonna take all four cars for a showdown match at Rosewood College and Kempton Docks to see which is best. I still think the F1 is best, but well, F1 is supposed to be at the top, but I want to see how big a gap it is between those two, and knowing how good this car is. So first, acceleration test here. F1 should play the benchmark case. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Should have been okay start there. 154, 155 miles an hour right there. at the wall. Right, let's bring out the Caterham. This is the Caterham now. It has 903 acceleration, but it does have a good start off the line, but at the high end it should temper off a bit. But let's see. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Okay. And that'll make 154 though. 148, 149 miles an hour. Not even close. Now let's get the big bad Z-Tune. Here's a Z-Tune. This is the one I think I want to beat. It might not beat the F1 in the corners, but I think it should at least tie or somewhat come in slightly behind the F1 for acceleration, because this thing is just a dog. It is pretty much a nuke is a nuke in that engine. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh dear. 4, 5, 55. It pretty much tied or beat that F1. Whoo! You are a monster. Alright, Zonda now. This is the Zonda, best exotic. One of my favorite exotics. I have to see now. Knowing it will beat the Caterham, but I don't know if it'll beat the Z-Tune. But it's gonna be pretty fast at this straight. So anyway, 3, 2, 1, go! A bit of wheel spin there. .153 miles an hour for the Zonda F. So it did come a bit behind, but as speak before, still quick, not as quick though, but that's pretty much the Zonda F for you. So handling time now. Now knowing the F1 should have the benchmark, but who knows, the Caterham could have its head there, but the Zonda F is pretty much a stable machine that can pretty much run around here at pretty decent speeds. Let's see. Come on, baby. Oh, 97, 98, 97, 97, 97, 97 miles an hour. Let's see if the F1 can corner at a full 100. It's the bad boy himself. Alright, cornering well now. It's 100. And it's stable in between those. Oh, it's cutting off. Back in there. 99, 100. Say roughly 99, 100 or so. Balancing it out so that it corners pretty well between those lines. So about 99, 100 or so, 100 miles an hour. It isn't stable though, but 100 miles an hour. So that's the F1 there. Caterham. Now the Caterham is iffy because although it is light, it is somewhat stiffy. There you go, see? It is pretty light, but it is pretty stiff, so it won't corner as fast as I thought it would. Wait a minute. Get back in there. At 97. 98. 97. By 98, 97. Get back in there. It's roughly the same as the Zonda F. If I can balance this out. Or even less. So about 97, 98 miles an hour, so about the same as the Zonda F. Not bad. Now, even though it's my favorite out of the lot, the Z-Tune should be at the bottom of this barrel here. Wondering wise, look at it, 100 miles an hour going out. Ow! Yeah, it's pretty low. It's pretty low. And I can't keep it in. It's pretty low. Gotta balance it out. Every time I go past 94, it just wants to out-accelerate. Just wants to out-accelerate. Come on, baby. See, it just wants to out-accelerate, even though I'm pushing it in. So roughly, I say like 94, 93. It stays in there, but I can't balance that out. Yeah, top speed now. Alright, so the Z2 is the quickest accelerating car here. Is it the fastest? I doubt it though, because the skaters are pretty short. But it still packs a lot of power. 223 miles an hour as predicted. So a race to an F1 can do 220. So not the fastest here. Can the Zonda F do any better? Alright, Zonda F. 222 miles an hour. So the Z2 is third fastest here. I believe third or second fastest here. Who knows? The Caterham might not be as fast, even though that has that speed rating. We bring on the Caterham. Caterham! 211, 12, 13. Oh, there it is. 213, 14. You are the slowest. And that speed rating is wrong. So Z2 second fastest. Zonda third fastest. Caterham fourth slowest here. But let's confirm the F1 because the race tuned to 223. Let's see how fast a elite tuned F1 can do. Elite tuned F1 233 miles an hour. 233 miles an hour. In the F1 elite tuned. So this is the fastest. So ideally the F1 has this whole competition in the bag. It is, well, second quickest, but that's not really possible. It's like that big of a margin acceleration wise. It is the fastest and it has the best, and corner is the fastest out of all of them. So you F1 here. And then there's a Zonda might come another second or third. And then Z2 my second or third is third or fourth. Third or fourth. Yeah, Zonda F and Z2 might come in third or fourth, while Caterham on short circuit might come in second, because even though it didn't corner as well, that thing is really light and its steering response is like that. So I do suspect that Caterham will be the bees of the knee round short circuits. I'm taking it at Kempton Docks and Rosewood College, and those are pretty short, pretty swift. But the Z2 still has that acceleration. So my predictions: F1 first, and the margin between them might be like about 2 or a second or so. F1 first, and Caterham second. That's definite. And it's going to be a battle between the Z2 and the Zonda F for third. And they might switch between them though. But that's the battle there. Remember, Kempton Docks and Rosewood College. Enjoy that!